Next card I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. I'm going to be showing you some duels. Yeah, just using my Blue Eyes deck. It's pretty much all I use now. Ever since the support came out, I haven't really even touched Dark Magician. I use it and I just go, what's the point? So in this duel, I'm dueling against Eldlich. You know, a lot of people think I don't know how to pronounce it, but I do. I just say Eldlich as a joke, okay? So anyway, here I'm pretty much going to summon 2 Blue Eyes Jet Dragons, which is Eldlich's worst nightmare. And also, you know, Harpy's Feather Duster is also their worst nightmare. But yeah, like they pretty much can't destroy anything now because of 2 Blue Eyes Jet Dragons. But yeah, then there's, you know, Eldlich getting on like 3,500 attack. But even if they attack, like, I can just bounce it away with Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So yeah, they used Pot of Extravagance. They played that spell card, Cursed Eldland, or as I'd like to call it, Eldlich Land. Anyway, they played that so none of their spells and traps can get destroyed. The face down ones, I believe. The set cards, yep, that's right. So I got Harpy's Feather Dust. I'm like, well, that's kind of pointless because, you know, they have this. So yeah, anyway, they summoned Eldlich and they went in defense. So I'm like, okay. Then they did that just so they stopped me from using this card. And then they played this so I can only control one type of monster. So I chose Dragon for obvious reasons. And then I attacked, and then attacked. So I was like, alright, thanks for the free hits. So anyway, that card wasn't revealed anymore. Then they revealed Eldlich. They put it to the graveyard. They went to destroy Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. I know Blue Eyes Jet Dragon can't be destroyed. However, I wanted to activate Called by the Grave anyway, just so Eldlich isn't being annoying, you know? So yeah, like that's the only reason why. Just so I can stop them from all their BS and things like that. I mean, it pretty much screws them over if you use Called by the Grave. So yeah. So they couldn't get it back and I banished it, and whatever they do with Eldlich, nothing can be done with them. So they summoned that in attack mode and I'm like, okay. See what I mean? That's why I activated Called by the Grave on Eldlich. See, that's why. Yeah, they summoned this monster and they have like, you know, spells and traps now, even a lot of set cards. So it's like I can destroy those now with Harpy's Feather Duster. So yeah, Eldlich's worst nightmare, two Blue Eyes Jet Dragons and Harpy's Feather Duster. So I used Harpy's Feather Duster. They used that and I'm like, what's the point? And then they used that and I'm like, okay, that's completely fine by me. Like, sure. You know, all they have is this 3,000 attack monster, you know, so, and yeah, Eldlich in defense, but like, you know, I can bounce, I can destroy that and attack directly with Blue Eyes. However, I decided to do this, you know, a bit classy, you know. So I used that, I'm like, who cares? So I used Ultimate Fusion, and then I used my Blue Eyes on the field and the White Stone Agents to my graveyard, just so I can destroy Eldlich, I believe. And hey, look, 400 attack more than this, and look, 400 life points. That's the only reason why I summoned the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, just so I can summon it and win with Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I forgot to mention this. There's just a few duels where they're not that long, but there is a bit more duels than usual, so I guess it makes up for it. Plus, I just want to get an episode out there because I do want to upload more. And I did decide to play a bit more today, and I didn't run into Branded much. I ran into it twice today, just twice, and I kept getting Forbidden Droplet. I was so lucky. So yeah, I only ran into Branded twice. You'll see both of those duels. But yeah, so I got Forbidden Droplet every time. I was so happy. I was like, yes, thank you. Like, it's the biggest counter to Mirror Jade. So anyway, they did that. They got rid of the Ash Blossom, and I was like, huh, okay. Then they got that to their hand. I don't know why. I guess for fusion materials, but I don't know. So they went into Mirror Jade, but like, you know, I get you have a face down, you have these two, but you know, like you're pretty much screwed because of Forbidden Droplet. So I played Sagify as a blue. I was just testing him, so they used Infinite Permanence on that. I'm like, okay. You think that screws me over? So I used Melody to discard the White Stone of Ancients. I got Alternative and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. And then I, you know, used Dictator D. I was just testing him to see what they were going to banish. That's when they decided to use it. And I was like, thank you very much. So I used Forbidden Droplet. I gotta pause the video. I know sometimes people don't like when I pause, but look, I gotta pause the video. Something was going on in my mind. All I could think about was using Forbidden Droplet on Mirror Jade. But I'm like, hang on, John. What if you use it on Aluba, the Jester of Despia, instead? Which will go less than, you know, 1,000 attack. And then if I summon alternative, destroy a card, I can summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. And I think you know where I'm going with this. So instead of using it on Mirror Jade, I used it on that. And then they banished Dictator of D. And I was like, alright, this was something I thought of quickly. So I used Alternative's effect to destroy Mirror Jade. And then I was able to special summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon because of, you know, a card getting destroyed. And yeah, they're on 900 attack. And honestly, this is the best Blue Eyes backup ever. This. So I went into Drag Lubion, and then I went into Numeron, and it's like, yeah, all my monsters are going to get destroyed, but you're not going to survive this. So yeah, and then I attacked, and it was pretty much GG. So yeah, it was something I just thought of after. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, my rank is going up. Pretty sure. I don't know. I'm still gonna try and get to Diamond, but man, like, but I didn't run into Branded much today, so you know, like, hopefully it stays like that, because I'll have more of a chance of going up in the ranks. So I use Dictator of Dick's effect. Yes, it's a joke. Relax. I discarded Blue Eyes just to summon Blue Eyes. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't really do too much in this duel. Then I set down Ultimate Fusion, because yeah, there wasn't much I could do. It was pretty to be honest. So here they summoned that. I was like, oh my god, Sword Soul, are you kidding me? I can't be bothered with this 10-year Sword Soul, this and that. They summoned that. And they went into Kriston. Keep in mind, I've never ever seen a Sword Soul player go into Kriston, I think. Like, this early at least. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Because now I can just destroy Kriston with Ultimate Fusion. I love Ultimate Fusion. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Blue Eyes cards going back to the deck, you know? I mean, yeah, but oh well. But I love how you can destroy a card, because honestly, it just screws over Kriston so much. I can't wait for Kriston to get banned. End of this month, but yeah. So I destroyed Kriston. They could summon their Tuna, you know, but they're like, what's the point? And they left. Yeah, it was just perfect to get Ultimate Fusion. Honestly, my hand sucked. I couldn't do anything, and then they left because of that. So this duel's against Live Twin. Just, you know, sometimes when you summon an effect monster and the field goes pink on the opponent's side, you kind of have a feeling they have infinite impermanence. Also, I got Ash Blossom, by the way, like, finally. Like, I barely get it. But sometimes, yeah, like, it bricks you when you get Maxi and Ash Blossom. So here they used Maxi, and I was like, nope. Luckily, I have Ash Blossom, because, you know, I don't want them drawing more cards. But here's the thing. I summoned Dictator Dick, right? And then I used Dragon Shrine, but I didn't put Blue Eyes and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon from my deck, because I was going to discard Alternative with this and then summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. But like I said, it seemed like they had infinite impermanence, so I chose to just put Blue Eyes in the White Stone of Ancients, and yeah, that's how I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, because, you know, like I said, it just seemed like they had infinite, and yeah, so that's why I did that instead of just, you know, doing all that. But I like having Alternative in my hand, because as soon as it goes to my turn, I actually use the White Stone of Ancients and get Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to my hand. So yeah, also I forgot to mention that this video is in 1080p. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm recording in 1080p right now. I'm going to export it, see how long it takes or whatever. So hopefully the video looks better. If not, I know a way to improve the quality. So yeah, here I use Solemn Judgment on this, because, you know, I just wanted to stop them from doing stuff. But, you know, Live Twin, they get to keep doing more things. So they played that spell card and got that spell card from their deck to hand. Then they used it, and they discarded Infinite Impermanence. I was like, okay. Like, okay, I guess they need these two cards. Then they link summoned into this again. I'm like, oh my god. Well, luckily I don't have the other bitch there, but yeah, they couldn't really do anything after that. I was like, oh sweet. So I got trade in. So I should have used the White Son of Ancients and to get Blue Eyes to my hand. And then alternate. Oh, yeah, that was a bit dumb actually. I don't know why I didn't get alternative to my hand, and oh well. That was kind of silly. But luckily I got Melody, so I guess I could make up for it, but yeah. That was dumb, I just realized. Sorry about that. So I summoned alternative, and then they inflicted damage. I'm like, okay. So I destroyed that with alternative. I special summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So yeah, I'm in a very good spot. Here they inflicted more damage. I'm like, okay. So I discarded Blue Eyes with Dictate of D. They used that to negate this effect. And I was like, okay, yep, that's cool. That's fine. That's all good. So here I link summoned into Predaplant, and then they inflicted more damage and gained more life points. And yeah, as soon as I was about to fusion summon, they left. I was like, alright, cool. I mean, I guess they're going to lose, but yeah. I think this is another OTK. Yeah, I've had a few OTKs recently. I'm not gonna lie, I've really missed them. Like, it feels really good landing an OTK while using Blue Eyes. So yeah, this deck was a bit weird. It was like all spell books and stuff and branded. I'm like, oh my god. Here I was waiting until they did something that says special summon a monster just so I can use Maxi. But, you know, they just kept using spellbook cards, and then they used this to something with that, copy that or something to get that from their deck to hand. Then they use that spellbook card to get rid of the spellcaster and draw 2. Then they use Branded Fusion, and that's when I used Maxi. I don't know if they just got called by the grave. That's why I like to activate it at the start. But I wanted to wait like a professional, but yeah, I just like doing it at the start. Like, but I mean, well, not at the start, just to see what they're going to do first, you know? But I guess I waited a bit too long because I was drawing a lot of cards. Anyway, they went into Albion, and yeah, like I said, the 2 times I dueled against Branded, I had Forbidden Drop that I was so happy. So then they went into that, and then they used their effect to, you know, discard all the fusion from the banished area. Come on, man, what is that? And they went into Mirror Jade, of course, and set down 2 cards. I'm like, I wanted to leave here. I'm like, what can I do? Then they played this, so I kind of got to see what that was. I was like, okay, that's fine. So I used Trade In on Blue Eyes, and then I was able to draw 2. That's when I realized I didn't have like Ash Blossom or Maxi or anything. So with Dragon Trine, I put Blue Eyes and Jet Dragon. And then I discarded Solemn Judgment with Melody. And then I got Alternative and Blue Eyes. Special summoned Alternative. They were going to use that effect. That's when I used Forbidden Droplet. And discarded Blue Eyes and negated Mirror Stupid's effect. So I negated that dumb card. They couldn't banish Alternative. I used Alternative to destroy that. Summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. They used Called by the Grave. You're gonna love this OTK. I activated Ultimate Fusion, right? Guess who I go into? Guess. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So I destroy that with Ultimate Fusion, and guess what? Yeah, they're gonna destroy my monsters at the end of my turn, but we're not gonna go at the end of my turn. So I attacked twice with Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So yeah, another OTK with Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I mean, in the last video I got an OTK with Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So yeah, just to do it again, especially against Branded. This is gonna be the last duel, and then I'll show you the deck at the end of this duel. Pretty sure it's the same. I mean, I'm trying to make adjustments, but I tried double trading. I don't like it. There'd be times where I don't get a level 8 monster and I have like 2 trade-in. It's like, I didn't like it, so I'm just sticking to 1. So I used trade-in on Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, and I really like this setup. I'm not gonna lie, I loved it, because, yeah, discard the White Son of Ancients, get Alternative and Blue Eyes, then special summon Alternative, set down these 2 cards, then, yeah, special summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So, honestly, I felt great. And I even have another one. So if something gets destroyed, bam, it comes back. Another one. So here they use Cosmic Cyclone. And then they used another one. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, so I used it because I'm like, I might as well use it now, you know, because I'm just going to use Blue Eyes for my hand and the White Stone of Ancients in my graveyard. So I did the Blue Eyes for my hand because I wanted to keep Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field so Blue Eyes Jet Dragon's effect works. So I was dueling against Sky Striker, which is like, ugh. So here they went into these two Sky Striker links. They targeted Tyrant Dragon so it doesn't attack. Then they attack directly. Then they put that card from the deck to the graveyard. Then they link summoned into this other Sky Striker and they banished Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, which makes sense because now I don't have Blue Eyes White Dragon on my field or graveyard, so Jet Dragon's effect won't work. So they went into this and yeah, they felt protected. But however, here is what I did. I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? You have 6,000 life points. I have 2 level 8 monsters. I have Ash Blossom. So let's go. Yo-ho. So I went into Draglubion. And yeah, I think you know the story. Special summoned Numeron Dragon. Went to like, what, 8,700 attack. Because, you know, reducing 300 attack. I attacked and it was pretty much GG. So yeah. So yeah, this is the deck. I'm pretty sure it's the same. I tried making some changes. I even put Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon back in my deck. Did not like it one bit. I don't like Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. I liked it before. But with the new support, I don't like it. I just don't. I rather summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, and I don't need Polymerization or Dragon from my deck to my hand, like at the end of the turn. I can easily get that with like Melody and other things. And yeah, I didn't like double trading. Like double trading is good, but sometimes you get like all spells and traps and you don't get like level 8 monsters. It's a bit of a, it's such a huge brick. But yeah, this is the deck. This is the extra deck. I don't really summon Baron much, but sometimes I can. You know, like sometimes I can. Maybe it'd be better if I had 1-for-1 to summon Baron more, because yeah, I really want to get Baron more in the field just so I can negate and destroy things. But yeah, alright, going to end it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!